You call God your father, yet you don't know his voice. Woman of God. It's something you need to learn. It's not something you learn in a day, and it's something you have to do consistently. As a woman, it's very important that we are able to know the voice of God, hear him when he speaks, and when he speaks to you, you have to do it. Now, one of the major things you need to understand is when God speaks to you and you don't do it, you're already reducing his speaking to you. So once he tells you one and you don't do it, he won't give you the next instruction. And again, there is something that Pastor Enoch used to say. He said, don't be where God was. I see this thing is something I've experienced. For example, I can stay throughout the entire day, and maybe by 10 a.m., God will say, Teresa, I want you to do this, right? Then before you know it, by 1 p.m., he will say, Teresa, don't do this instead. And meanwhile, what if I wasn't in his presence, right? And I was still doing what he has said to do before. Look at the story of Abraham. In the story of Abraham, God said, go and give Isaac as a sacrifice. What if he didn't hear God? When he said, when the sheep had come, he would have killed his son. That's to tell you the power of knowing the voice of God. And one of the ways to know the voice of God is you need to be conscious of his presence. That consciousness, everywhere you go to that, God is with me. You have to say it to people. Like when you even told me, you have like, no, God is with me. There's certain things I can't do. There's certain places I can't go because I carry him. Like, don't you understand? Like, it's like carrying the ark. Like, have you ever seen when they move, idols in those witchcraft? Have you ever seen them taking idols to several places? No. Many times the idols stay in the secret place. So the way you are now, you are the ark. You are his ark. Like when they carry you, they carry God. It's a consciousness. And it's a consciousness that you have to build over time. So even in your house, even in your home, you have to be conscious that God is here. When you have that consciousness, when he speaks, you hear. And the more he speaks to you, the more you hear from him. Now let me now go back a little to make you understand. Let me just rewind a little. Let me come to some people's level. Right, you want to start hearing the voice of God. God has never spoken to you before. You don't even know how his voice sounds like. First of all, you need to start engaging in prayers. You need to pray more. You need to, and you might not, I'm not saying go and pray for 5 hours or go and pray for 7 hours, right? I might not necessarily pray for 5. There are times when I want to do certain things, I pray for 5 hours, 4 hours, 2 hours, 1 hour. But there are times during the day, I know that if I'm not doing something like this, I'm praying, or I'm playing a song. As I'm playing the song, I'm praying with the song. I'm saying, oh God, you're my helper. I'm praying with the song. You have to pray. So it's a consciousness. It is not a chore. It's a way to live. If you understand this thing, may God give you the spirit of understanding to just understand what I'm saying, because I really want you to understand. So pray more, fast more, engage in spiritual activities, attend Christian events. Once you do this thing over and over time, right, you begin to hear God's voice.